The first time I met my boyfriend Declan's childhood best friend, she introduced herself as the ultimate socialite fraud investigator and immediately labeled me a fake rich girl. Throughout dinner, she lectured me nonstop about my over-the-top outfit, while Declan nodded blindly in agreement. I stepped out to the restroom and overheard her whispering to Declan. I was a gold digger from a training camp. My Patek Philippe, limited edition Hermes, Birkin, and multi-million-dollar sports car were all fakes or rentals. I'd had enough. I turned around, called my father New York's richest billionaire and said coldly, "Dad, wire me $10 million. I'm buying out this socialite fraud agency and teaching this girl that wealthy men have real daughters. If you don't believe me, I'll test her for you in a minute. That way, you can see this gold digger for who she really is." Sloane's confident voice drifted out from the private dining room as I hung up the phone. Declan looked at her, nodding with absolute trust. I couldn't help but wonder how she planned to test a real heiress like me. Pushing the door open, I saw Sloane holding my Hermes Birkin, inspecting it with a condescending smirk. "Young girls like you shouldn't get caught up in comparing yourselves to others. This bag is a rental, right?" I almost laughed. This limited edition bag was bought straight from the boutique, and building up the purchase history alone cost me over $30,000. Sloane, seeing me silent, assumed she'd hit a nerve and turned her gaze to my Patek Philippe watch. "Can you let me authenticate that watch? I am just worried you got scammed after all. The bag is already a knockoff." Declan looked at me suspiciously and ordered, "Sloane is looking out for you. Let her see it. This watch was a gift from my oldest brother last month. His watch cabinet is filled with pieces worth tens of millions. If Sloane called it fake, she'd only prove she was the fraud." I took it off, handed it to her, and smiled. "Sure, it is highly limited, so don't mess up your appraisal." Sloane snatched the watch eagerly, and I caught a flash of jealousy in her eyes. She clearly knew it was authentic, yet she lied. "Declan, this is just a cheap replica. A girl with an average family and job, why buy fakes to stroke your ego? Do you think you can trap a rich guy with these knockoffs?" The table stares turned from admiration to disgust. Declan glared at me, his voice dripping with contempt. "How can you be so vain? I thought you were different. You all just want my money." My heart turned ice cold. "We'd been together nearly a year, shouldn't he know me?" I frowned. "Declan, who is your girlfriend? You blindly believe her. There is no point in finishing this dinner." I stood up to leave. "Hurry to return your rental sports car downstairs," Sloane taunted. I lost patience. "What makes you think my car is a rental? Your tricks are obvious to a fraud investigator like me," she said, patting Declan. "Declan told me you met by bumping cars. That is a classic fake socialite move." She then pretended to apologize, but Declan grabbed her hand, grateful. "Thank you for showing me her true colors, Sloane." He sneered at me. "I thought you were rich, but you are just a vain fraud. You don't deserve me," I scoffed. "Fine, let's break up." My dad was waiting downstairs. Seeing me alone, he asked what happened. I forced a smile. "Nothing, Dad. Let's go home." I'd planned to tell Declan I was a billionaire's daughter today, to introduce him to Dad for his startup's sake, but he'd thrown the chance away. On the ride home, my phone buzzed with group chat notifications. Sloane had created a group with Declan and his frat brothers, accidentally adding me. She was typing her appraisal. "She is a fake after your money. Did you see how defensive she got? I checked her card is registered to a 50-year-old man." She added, "You need someone practical like me. I don't care about luxury brands." I smiled. She hadn't noticed the registered owner shared my last name. Declan and his friends were furious. "Bro, she is a gold digger. Get your money back." Declan raged. "If not for Sloane, I'd never know. I'll get everything back." I sent one message. "It is hilarious watching you all get played by Sloane." Then I left the group. That night, Declan blew up my phone, demanding an apology to Sloane. I blocked him. The next day, he and Sloane waited outside my hospital. He slammed photos at my forehead. "Nora, you are filthy. You ran to your next target after